don't just be in a relationship because you want to play. In the Christendom, we don't even play. Yes, God is the institution of marriage. So if you are in a relationship with someone, you have to be convinced enough that that person, that God is leading you to that person, or God has led you to that person. So in Hello guys, my name is GracieGee and you're welcome to my channel. If this is your very first time on my channel, you're welcome. I'm so excited and delighted to have you here. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for your support and for always coming back here. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys the secrets of a long-lasting relationship. Yes, like what makes a relationship last longer, how does a relationship last longer, what makes a relationship feel better and better. Yes, so come along with me as I'll be starting right now. Okay, yeah, so for every relationship, it's good that every relationship starts on a foundational level, starts with a good foundation, starts with something good. And it doesn't just have to start with something good, it must keep going. Yes, if you intend to have a long-lasting relationship, you must have something, you must have things that will help you to keep the relationship going. Yes, and the first thing I'll be talking about is the God factor. Yes, for every relationship, I believe, especially for a Christian relationship, yes, if you have been watching my videos, you will know my stand on my belief. Yes. So for a Christian relationship, you can't, you cannot overemphasize the God factor. Yes, you cannot overemphasize God, the presence of God in your relationship. Yes, so God must be the foundation of your relationship, and you can't even say you want to start a relationship without having a relationship with God himself. Yes, like being in a relationship with God, having a personal relationship with God. You have to know how God speaks to you, how your relationship is inclined with God. Yes, and before you get to a relationship, there is a level at which you would have attained, like I said, being in a relationship with God, having to work with God on different bases and knowing what works for you. Yes, how God speaks to you, how you intend to understand God better in your life journey, in your faith journey with God. Yes, and so in your life, there will come a time that you would want to, go ahead and, ask God, who is your life partner? Who do you want to spend the rest of your life with? And like the rest of it. Yes, so, and before you eventually start a relationship with someone, you must have, been convinced enough. Yes, you can't just go and meet someone and say, oh, I want you to, be my life partner. I want you to be my wife, blah, blah, blah. And, you have to be sure, you have to be convinced enough that, no, it's not my emotions. I'm not, forcing myself to this person. I am convinced enough that, God is leading me to this person. And yes, moving on, I would say that you have to, love yourselves. Yes, love is one of the pillars of a long-lasting relationship. You have to love yourself in words and in action. Yes, you cannot just say, oh, I love you, babe, you are the sun that rises in my heart, you are my bright and morning star, all those. Yes, you have to express love. Yes, love is an action word. Yes, so it has to be expressed, and in expressing love you have to know your partner's love language. Yes, you have to know how they feel loved, what makes them feel loved, in what manner and area love can be expressed to them. Yes, so you have to love them in a way that they can be feel love. Yes, they can feel love, and you have to also express love in recognizing, yes, and knowing their love languages. Yes, and in a relationship there has to be so many things to come along with. Yes, in a relationship. Yes, I have some videos I know I've spoken about, so I'll drop the link up there. Yes, if you have not seen them, you can go ahead and see some of them. Yes, yeah. So in a relationship there are so many things that go along in a relationship. So like I was saying, love is one of the pillars of a relationship, and you must love yourselves. You must be able to express your love to yourselves. And like we have several love languages. We have quality time, we have physical touch, we have acts of service, we have gifts. Whatever kind of way, or wherever way that you feel loved, just express it to your partner. And this would bring me to the next thing, which is communication. You must be able to communicate with each other. In expressing love, it has to do with communication. Yes, you cannot express love to someone that does not communicate how they are feeling or how they feel to you. Yes, and for you to be, for you to have a long-lasting relationship, you have to be opened up, and you have to honestly communicate with yourself, unless your relationship will suffer. Yes, if there is no honesty, if there is no openness in your relationship, of course your relationship will suffer. There are a lot of things to talk about in your relationship. Like I said, you must not just be in that relationship because you want to be in a relationship. God is the author. God is the pioneer of that relationship. So you have to know what you are doing. You have to be able to communicate your feelings to your partner, how you're feeling, what makes you feel loved, what makes you feel better, what bothers you, how you don't like some certain things that this person is expressing or is showing. You just have to communicate with yourself. You have to be opened up. You have to honestly communicate with yourself. Yes, and so the next thing that I'll be talking about is trust. Yes, for every relationship you must trust one another. Yes, even in our day-to-day activities, we meet people, and then one of the ways we trust people is because they have said some certain things in their lives. They are opened up, and they've really related some informations in their life. Maybe, okay, this is what I'm doing, this is where I live, this is where I'm working, this is blah blah blah. Yeah, so, and you are able to trust this person based on what they've said unto you. That is also how it is in a relationship. You are able to trust one another because you are opened up. You have communicated to yourselves how you can be in that relationship. So you have to trust yourselves. Because trust is earned. Yes, it is something that you just have to. And that trust must not be broken, because once trust is broken, the relationship is, something else, so you don't have to lie to one another. That's why I said communicate, like be opened up, be ready to lay yourself bare in front of this person. Oh, sorry, to this person. Yes, be able to lay yourself bare, be able to openly communicate, like what makes you do the things that you do, why do you have to do them, and yes, like the rest. And the next thing I'll talk about is connection. Yes, you guys have to be connected to each other. Yes, and you have to share your interests together, communicate a common interest with your partner, know their goals, know what their interests are. For example, maybe your partner is interested in sports, or your partner is interested in games, your partner is interested in movies. You just have to know the interest of your partner. That will also help your relationship last longer. And you have to build a common interest, which involves friendship, intimacy, your common goals in your relationship, because that is what helps you to be connected with each other. And talking about connection, it also goes in line with communication, because you have to communicate what your relationship entails. You have to communicate what your life entails, basically. And relationship is all about friendship, yes, beyond the all that comes with the relationship. When you get married, beyond the doing the do and the likes, your ambition, your goals, relationship is all about friendship. So you have to uphold your common interest, yes, and you have to be opened up with each other, yes, and you have to also learn to share your secrets with each other, yes. What bothers you, how you're feeling, what you like, what you don't like, what makes you happy, what makes you angry. You have to share the secrets with each other. Someone else must not know what is happening in your relationship. Yes, in all that you do, you have to make God involved. Yes. And so the next thing I'll be talking about is compromise. You have to be able to adjust yourself. Both of you are coming from different backgrounds. Yes, you have to adjust yourself. You have to be able to adjust yourself to the relationship. You have to build and accommodate each other. Yes, every individual has a flaw of their own. Yes, and even God accommodates us irrespective of our flaws. Yes, so you have to be able to accommodate your partner. You have to be able to adjust yourself. You have to be able to bend your areas, some of the areas of your life, in accommodating this other person to your life. Yes, there are some things that you just have to drop. I'm not saying that you should go and drop your belief. Yes, something that you can maybe you guys know what I'm talking about now. So you have to be able to accommodate each other, adjust yourself, to fit into this person's life. Yes. And you just be you just have to compromise one thing or the other. Yes, just accommodation is just the word. Just be able to accommodate yourself. Every individual has flaws. Every individual has something that they fall back to. When we make errors, we make mistakes, but that does not mean we should be in that mistake forever. I guess we have to accommodate each other even in our relationship. And so the next thing I'll be talking about is forgiveness. Yes, you have to learn to forgive yourself in your relationship. Yes, if you want your relationship to last longer, you must be able to forgive yourself in your relationship. Yes, like I said, we make mistakes, we err. There's a saying that says to err is human, to forgive is divine. Yes, you know, you have to make yourself available, yes, to forgive yourself even in the relationship. Yes, we err against God, and yeah, he forgives us. Yeah, so you know, even in the relationship, there's no how your partner would always step on your toes. Yes, you have to give excuses. You have to be able to, you know, give benefits of doubt to this person. So because your partner will do some certain things that you will not like, your partner will do some certain things that you will not be comfortable about, you know, you just have to, you know, let it go. You have to forgive yourself. Yes. And so the next thing that I would say is, you know, togetherness. For a relationship to last long, you both have to be, you know, you both have to experience togetherness, being together in all that you do, in your belief, in your faith, in your goals, in your ambition, purpose, you know, everything that you aspire to be in that relationship, or you want to see happen in that relationship, it has to come with togetherness. It has to come with unity. You have to show support to each other. You know, you have to support your partner. You have to, you know, support their goals and ambition. You just have to, you know, be together, you know, in all that you do. Feel that togetherness, feel that unity in your relationship, and you will really see your relationship thrive. You will really see that your relationship is successful day by day. You know, just take one step at a time. Don't rush yourself. You know, there is no rush to these things. Yes, so you know, you just have to keep at it, and you know, like I said, trust God to help you keep your relationship. Yeah, and so the last but not the least that I would like to say is prayer. Yes, you have to, you know, learn how to pray. Yes, for your relationship to last longer, you have to pray. Yes, make prayer your priority in your relationship. You know, when I started this video, I mentioned the God factor. God is the one that instituted marriage. Yes, and in my last video, I spoke about, you know, don't just be in a relationship because you want to play. In the Christendom, we don't even play. Yes, God is the institution of marriage. So if you are in a relationship with someone, you have to be convinced enough that that person, that God is leading you to that person, or God has led you to that person. So in having a long-lasting relationship, you have to make prayer a priority in your relationship. You know, pray for one another, pray for yourselves, pray for your future, pray for your unborn kids, pray for your individual families. Yes, pray for your every areas of your life. You have to make prayer your priority in your relationship. When things are good, pray. When things are not so good, pray. When things when things don't look as if, or when things look as if that they are not going to work, when you have planned and things don't look like what you have planned, you have to pray. Yes, the Bible makes us to understand that pray without ceasing. You know, you have to be anxious for nothing. By prayer and supplication, make your request known unto God. Yes, so you have to make prayer your priority in your relationship if indeed you want to have a long-lasting relationship. With these few points of mine, am I sounding like a debater? I hope I've been able to convince you and not confuse you that the things that I have listed in this video will help you to make your relationship last longer. So it's a wrap, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to relate your opinions in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed to this channel. And thanks for everyone that have subscribed. Thanks for always watching my videos. Thanks for the support. I really appreciate you guys. Yes, until I come your way in my next video, I remain your girl GracieGee. Stay blessed. Bye bye.